Hey, I'm back. So it's been a while since I recorded. Not maybe, 3 days. Was my last video that I posted, and I know probably from the title of the video, it's very different from what I last talked about. But I don't really care. This is my account. This is my YouTube channel. I get to post whatever I want. So yes, I'm going to be talking about the Promised Neverland because I love reading. I love reading mangas. So anyways, before I get started, there are a few updates about my life. Wow, I said that really annoyingly. My right eye is actually swollen right now, so if you see me like take this mirror and like fix my eyelid, because like, you know, I want it to look normal and not puffy, so excuse that. Because I don't really edit my videos. I usually just do it in one good take and just like post it, because I don't know, I really don't have time for editing and I get to post whatever I want. Yeah. I also got a bunny for my birthday. Her name is Sakura, like Sakura from Naruto, Sakura Haruno. I actually have a poster of her. She's over there. You can see her in the dark. But she is actually one of my favorite characters, I would say. And so I just decided to name my bunny after her because I love Sakura and I love bunnies. So it's a 2-in-1. So if you guys hear like random noises or clanks, it's probably my bunny doing some dumb shit. But yeah. So let's just get talking about the Promised Neverland. So where do I begin? Oh my gosh, I've probably been an anime loser or whatever you call it. I really do not want to use the word weeb because that will set me back like 2,000 years, and I will do it. I will do it. Yeah, so I love watching animes and I love reading, and to prove how much I love the Promised Neverland, I have 6 books out here with me. These are my probably favorite volumes because it goes through the manga, where this arc is so good. I'll talk about it. So let's talk the Promised Neverland. So when it first released, I'm not sure when the first season released, but I did watch it when I think I was in 7th grade, so I was around like 12 or something. Today is 2024. I can't do mental math, someone calculate that. But yeah, I started watching The Promised Neverland and I got into the fandom like at a pretty young age, I would say. And I literally fell in love with the first episode. Especially like I put a lot of like, not effort, I put like a lot of like emphasization, is that even a word? But I put like the first episode of the Promised Neverland season 1 is so good. Like, I don't even mean to like glaze the anime, even though I don't care. Yes, I'm gonna glaze. That's my favorite show. What, like, you expect me not to glaze? But like the irony, the foreshadowing of like the stuffed bunny. If for anyone who has already watched The Promised Neverland, you know what I'm talking about. Like, the questions about like why they can't go over the fence, what's beyond the trees, all that stuff. Like, oh, there's like so many unanswered questions that it's like it leaves the story to like make a good like plot line and like the way to expand the story because of those unanswered questions. That's what makes it so freaking good, because there were so many like holes in the first episode that needed to be figured out. Like, why were they in the orphanage? Why can they never see the outside world until they get adopted? And even till the very end of the show, for episode 1, the way it ended of Isabella finding the stuffed rabbit is so good. No one can literally tell me otherwise. Like, the art too, like the animation, I would say for a show that was made around like, I would say around 2018 at least, because I do know season 2 dropped around 2021, like during quarantine. I know for a fact. I'll get into that later. But that's pretty much my first experience with The Promised Neverland. Actually, very funny story. I was actually reluctant to watch the show when I was like a small tween or something, because like I thought like the images were stupid of like, you know, the main characters being like children. Like I didn't really fuck with that. Oh well, I'm not even making money off of this. I don't know why I was. Anyways, I don't really like. I didn't really like that back then, cause I think the only kid show, like not the kid show. I think the only show that involved like kids in it was like that I actually liked was Naruto OG, because I don't know, Naruto OG when they were all like Genins and like Konoha 12 was like amazing to me back then. I don't know why. But yeah, so I was actually reluctant to watch The Promised Neverland until my brother put me on. I won't ever tell him that he put me on. He knows, but whatever. But yeah, so season 1, amazing. The storyline, so good. I'm not really here to talk about the season 1 anime specifically, because like everyone knows that stuff was so damn good. Like you can't call it mediocre as well, because like it was pretty solid. There's no way. Maybe there is, but I'm probably being biased and I don't care. Moving on. So when season 2 dropped around like, I know for a fact I was in 8th grade. I was like, I remember watching it, like a distinctive memory of me watching it in classroom like right as the episodes released, because I was so hyped up for season 2. And like my friend, like she would be watching it with me, because I actually made her get into the anime as well. So when season 2 came out, I wasn't really on Twitter, and I didn't know that they were not following the manga. So before that, before like when season 2 was actually releasing, I actually read the entire manga and the spin-offs of like Isabella and like the mothers. Her story was pretty good, and like Sister Crone's spin-off. It was both were really good. I liked them. Like I was like geek for this manga. It's so bad. I literally went out and bought the physical copies themselves because I liked it that much. I look crazy. Hold on, my swollen eye. Anyways, so in the manga, I'm going to be talking about spoilers for manga. Like, I don't know what else to say. So I will be talking about the Promised Neverland manga. If you don't want to hear about it and you are planning to read the manga, I recommend you to stop watching. Please stop watching, because I'm going to spoil everything for you. Or you could skip to like, I don't know, maybe near the end of the video. Don't know. Don't cancel me. Don't cancel me. That's crazy. Okay, sorry. But so I picked off the manga. I picked off the manga like right after season 1 because I wanted to read it right away. So in the anime, it actually follows the first few chapters, but they cut off this huge arc. This arc is called the Goldie Pond arc. Oh my gosh, bro. Literal heat. I sound disgusting when I'm talking about something I like. But this arc that they cut off from the anime is so insane to me. I don't know the real reason why they cut off they decided to change the season 2 like completely from the manga. This is my idea. I think it was that like because there are more arcs, so I'll just list them. So Goldie Pond arc, Seven Walls arc, and I would say like William Minerva, which was actually Norman. So I think that was an arc, and I would say like the final battle before they go to the human world. So like 4 or 5-ish arcs. I literally forgot what I was counting. Yeah, like I think it was because there were so many arcs and so many new characters. Like in Goldie Pond, they literally introduced like 40 new characters. So I see why it would become like a part of the studio's budget, because I'm pretty sure Studio Para. Let me search it up real quick. Sorry, I have my flash on for my rabbit, because I don't want her to like, you know, sleep in the dark. I feel bad. What was I searching? I literally have memory loss. Oh, frick. I don't even remember what I was gonna search up actually, but yeah. So I'm pretty sure the studio couldn't afford, you know, like creating all like the frames, because like that takes a lot. Like props to whoever like a good idea of it, I think. Or a good example of it would be like Mappa. They are literally crazy. They enslave their workers. Like, so I see why like Goldie Pond, the animation would be so hard to animate, because in this arc there's 30 new characters. They need like new voice actors. They have to like, it's like a lot of money, right? And the worst part is, I'm pretty sure this Goldie Pond arc, so they actually go, this takes place like, oh my gosh, I'm literally forgetting everything. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. So the Promised Neverland, they completely missed this entire big character. His name is Yugo. Yugo, my beloved. So Yugo is this character that was really important to the story in the manga. In this manga, he was actually like a sort of guidance for Emma, because in the story he was actually cattle. He was a cattle child, just like the escapees from. I just dropped something. He was actually a cattle, just like Emma and Ray and like all the kids from Gracefield. But his whole like character was to show like, even if you do escape the house, sometimes there is no hope, because like he was just like Emma before. Yugo was his character that was also like, he wanted to escape with his entire family, and he actually managed to succeed. He led his family through the forest. He got back to the base where they were heading, like once they left the house. And the next step was this place called Goldie Pond. Goldie Pond was this place where it was like a sacred sanctuary for children, because William Minerva back then didn't think like there would be a safe haven like for like where only humans were, so he created that like false haven, but it was hidden. It was called Goldie Pond because it would be hidden in a pond underground. Like, that's so like, wow. Okay, maybe I'm glazing. Anyways, so Yugo's outcome for him trying to go to Goldie Pond, he ended up witnessing his entire family getting massacred, and that led him to fled Goldie Pond, and he managed to be one of the only survivors to escape that place. And his character, the way I see it, it would have been Emma, like the main girl, if she had lost all hope. Because Yugo is pretty much like a mirror of Emma when he was younger. Like, they had the same attributes, they wanted the same goal to get to the human world, but Yugo ended up just losing hope because, well, when you witness your whole family dying, yeah, I would probably kill myself too. Like, yeah. he didn't kill himself, but like that's something that I would just do. Uh, so, anyways, this story, it continues off with like Yugo having like a redemption. Like Emma brings him back to Goldie Pond because she gets captured there and she wants to go there herself. Then that's like the whole storyline. Pretty much like there are these like demons doing like illegal human shipping to play their little game because like in the demon world they actually have like laws. It's like there's corrupt government or like corrupt like hierarchy because there's like a queen, blah blah blah, all that. Oh my gosh, like it's so amazing. I'm literally all over the place because like I literally plan none of my videos, but Promised Neverland manga is so good. Excuse me, I keep burping. Pretty much. No, not pretty much. Anyways, so continuing on, the Promised Neverland, like after the Goldie Pond arc, like the story continues on, and I will say I've watched some videos about like people who have also read the manga, like leaving their opinions on it, and it's like, yeah, I can agree that some of the stuff was pretty rushed and there were some plot holes because, for an example, when Emma said like, oh, I don't want to kill any demons, all of like the people who are on her side agreed right away, which is kind of odd because wouldn't you think like maybe at least one person would be against it, like, no, I want to kill the demons, I'm not following what you're saying, right? So it was pretty like some parts were not thought out, I guess, and especially because a lot of it was rushed. So there was a 2-year time skip after Goldie Pond, and the creator could have definitely used that time to focus on the side characters' feats. Like, we didn't really get to see the development of the Goldie Pond kids, like Oliver's group. Like, we didn't really get to see Zach. I would have loved to see Zach, like, I don't know, do something because he was a medic, right? I would have loved to see Nigel and Jillian together, like, because they're pretty close. They have a close relationship. I would have liked to see like Pepe or Sonia, anyone from that group, especially Oliver, because Oliver was the leader of that group. You like, he knows how to survive. I would have loved to see his input on like random situations, like what would he have done? Would he have done that? Would he have done this? Or I guess mostly just that. Like, we didn't really get to see the kids develop in the 2-year gap, and that could have been used much more better, right? Because the creator just went straight into second arc and literally killed off. Spoiler: she killed. I don't know if the creator's a boy or girl. Ooh, sorry. They killed off Yugo and Lucas. I think that was a pretty good decision to do, because I don't know, I think it was good. It would have also been like easier if they still had the adults, right? Like, if they still had Yugo and Lucas on their team, they would have obliterated everyone. Yeah. So it wouldn't have been much of a hardship ending. So I see why she killed them off, or they killed them off, sorry. Anyways, the Promised Neverland writing, like, visuals too, I don't even care. They are so good. Let me just go to one. Crazy work. Okay, maybe not too crazy. Maybe I'm overreacting. But this is just like a small little thing for the manga. Like, I personally love the art style. I love everything about it. Has to be one of my top. And it makes me so sad to see that the anime actually fell off so horribly. So horribly. I've seen many reviews about season 1. Like, it was amazing. I've seen a lot of people can agree that season 1 was solid. It was a good show. Everything about it was like nearly perfection. Perhaps there was like a few missing loose ties, but after all that, it was so good. And like, no one can even like say that it was bad. You know what I mean? Season 2, on the other hand, yeah, season 2 needs help. I don't even really consider that as a season 2. A part of me still wishes that like hopefully another studio will pick it up, like pick up the manga, reanimate it, but I know those chances are literally from lowest to never happening, because I can't really think of a time ever in my lifetime where a studio would be like, oh, I'll pick up the Promised Neverland manga and reanimate it, when there's already been like not really a season 2, but it's still a season 2 for the show, so I guess. But it makes me really mad because this show could have been one of the popular, like most popular animes out there, because the manga would make the show like maybe 3 seasons, like 3 seasons instead of 2 because of how long it is. Maybe even like 4, maybe not 4, that's pushing it, maybe 3 at most, but yeah. And I'm pretty sure the studio, what is the studio? Oh, that's what I was searching up earlier. The Promised Neverland Studio. Cloverworks. Oh my goodness. I'm pretty sure Cloverworks is animating the show called Windbreaker. Goodness, why couldn't I remember that? Windbreaker Anime Studio. Yes, okay, so Cloverworks, I hate you, first of all. They're actually animating this new popular, maybe not popular, but they're animating this anime called Windbreaker. No, it's not the manhwa one. It's this like delinquent story. I've actually read the manga, and I watched a few of the episodes of the new Windbreaker. People are saying it's like a better version of Tokyo Revengers. I don't stand on that. I think Tokyo Revengers is way better than Windbreaker of like the delinquents. Honestly, maybe I'll talk about Windbreaker and Tokyo Revengers next, because I think, okay, my top animes that I'll probably talk about are, these are like not in order, by the way, like I just like these, I just like top 5, I'm pretty sure. Promised Neverland, obviously, Naruto, Tokyo Revengers, I'm gonna get attacked for that. There's another one. Am I stupid or what? Should be on my, oh, Attack on Titan, duh, goodness. And I would say, I guess that's my top 4. I'm trying to get into One Piece, not really working out. But yeah, I guess that was just my really messy talk about The Promised Neverland. I recommend you to read it now. Ignore the anime. Just pick up a book and just read it. Look at the covers. Beautiful. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Oh my goodness, I can't hold this up. Gorgeous. And I only have 6 with me right now. But yeah, that is a really bad rant about The Promised Neverland, some manga. Recommend you reading it. That's pretty much it. And I hope a studio reanimates it, even though that'll probably never happen, like ever. But yeah, I guess that was today's video. It was kind of stupid. I don't really know if people would watch this, but I don't really care. I post whatever I want. Yeah. Alright. Bye! Why is it not?